Thanks for joining us from the Ohio AgNet Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio, sponsored by Grain Equipment Company, where innovation meets execution. I'm Dale Minyo. We already have 5/100ths of an inch, and it looks like we'll hit more throughout the day. Ryan will have a full forecast coming up. Powered by soy biodiesel, the Ohio AgNet will travel to Wilmington College tomorrow to find out more about their Earth Day, Ag Day events that celebrate agriculture's mutually important relationship with the Earth's sustainability. Thursday last week, the U.S. Department of Agriculture issued a memorandum to all state agencies administering the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, or SNAP for short, making it clear states must ensure SNAP benefits are provided with an exception that those who can work do. Since my confirmation, I have reiterated that states are our partners, and this includes ensuring our nutrition programs are tied to putting Americans back to work, said Secretary Rollins. It is important to remind states that Congress conditioned the receipt of benefits by able-bodied adults without dependents on satisfying work requirements. Many states have abused the system by requesting work requirement waivers. This marks the start of a new era for SNAP, prioritizing work, career, and technical education and volunteering rather than idleness, excess spending, and misapplication of the law. As we partner to lift Americans out of dependency and into hopeful futures, FNS affirms its commitment to consult with state agencies during the waiver review process and provide technical assistance to ensure waivers are only utilized when consistent with the Act and protect the integrity of the SNAP program to the greatest extent. Additionally, FNS will review the effectiveness of current regulatory authorities in effectuate statutory requirements and the Secretary's discretion, all under the overarching principles articulated by Secretary Rollins. Today's weather brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. Here's the forecast.
Cloud cover continues to hold firm over Ohio, but we are going to improve our forecast for tomorrow. I'm Chief Meteorologist Ryan Mart. The rest of this afternoon, rain trying to exit eastern parts of Ohio. We are clearing the clouds out from west to east ever so slightly, but I look for full clearing to take control overnight tonight. Tomorrow is partly to mostly sunny. Wednesday, seeing a decent amount of sunshine in here, maybe a few more clouds and a spit or a sprinkle in northwest Ohio. Later on in the week, we see the activity ramp up a little bit, but I don't think we see big-time rains in here until probably Friday into early Saturday. Behind that, though, we see dry-down weather for the weekend and early next week. I'm Ryan Martin.
And thanks, Ryan. Back with more after this.
As you invest your time and resources into another planting season, the Ohio Soybean Council is right there with you, investing in the future of your farm. Your takeoff contribution helps the Ohio Soybean Council drive demand for every bushel of beans grown right here in Ohio. Whether it's through new product innovations or expanding into new markets, they work on your behalf to ensure a profitable future. Because the only thing better than growing soybeans is selling soybeans. Visit soyohio.org to see all the ways the Ohio Soybean Council is invested in your future. That's soyohio.org.
AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio is your Medicaid plan for more benefits, more rewards. We know that good health means more than just seeing a doctor when you're sick. Eligible members can receive extras like home-delivered meals and family essentials, like baby carriers and kids' school supplies. Members can even earn rewards for playing mobile health trivia games. Learn more at AmeriHealthCaritasoh.com and call the Ohio Medicaid Consumer Hotline at 1-800-324-8680 to choose AmeriHealth Caritas Ohio.
Oil futures settled higher this past Thursday on expectations of supply tightness after the U.S. Treasury Department imposed new sanctions targeting a second independent Chinese refinery accused of processing Iranian crude. The New York MEX WTI futures contract for May settled at $64.28 per barrel, up $1.81 from Wednesday's settling price. And the front month ICE Brent settled at $67.56 per barrel, gaining $1.71. The U.S. dollar index remained steady from Wednesday at 99.145 against a basket of foreign currencies. Time now for the midday market analysis provided by Leist Mercantile and sponsored by Brandt, helping growers take control for over 70 years.
This is Doug Tan with Leist Mercantile, providing your fundamental grain recap for today. Grains were higher in early morning trading, with corn and beans up 3 cents, while wheat was up 2 cents. U.S. soybean planting was active this past week, with many focusing on planting soybeans with the cool weather which took place. Tonight's weekly U.S. crop progress report could easily have beans planted higher than corn planted. The U.S. dollar continues to make new 3-year lows as the dollar weakness makes U.S. grains cheaper in export activity, but could be detrimental in the financing of U.S. debt. Please visit our website, lifesmercantile.com, to learn more about our grain marketing program and crop insurance services.
And thanks, Doug. Today's market is brought to you by Seed Consultants. Simply better performance online at seedconsultants.com. May corn up 1 3/4 at $4.84. December down 1/4 cent at $4.65 3/4. Overnight at the open, we were all higher, but we've given up most of that now. May beans down 2 1/4 at $10.34 1/4 cent. November down 4 1/4 at $10.28 1/4 penny. July wheat down 3 3/4 at $5.58 1/2. Cattle are lower, hogs are higher. This is the Ohio AgNet.